Hey everyone, I'm Prince B, and welcome back to Link to the Past. Last time we finished the 4th dungeon, and then we got this, we found the blacksmith in the Dark World, and he's fixing or tempering our sword, and then we went and got this chest, but I was gonna go into the blacksmith, but I can't actually go inside the chest. I forgot about that. So instead we're going to go resolve that first. Probably going to die because I don't have my sword, but you know, whatever. I've got fairies, I think. Whatever. I'm going to hop down here. And, yeah, we went and talked to a guy who in the desert who was standing, or on the outskirts of the desert, who was standing next to a sign, and that made the chest appear. Somewhere in the game is... Oh, gotta pick up the chest again on it. Accidentally hit the run button and chest stopped falling. Somewhere there's an NPC, I don't remember where, who explains that this guy used to be a thief. I don't remember where, but I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? Well, I'll open the chest for you if you keep it a secret. I mean, it's a secret to everyone, I won't tell anyone. But inside the chest was the 4th bottle, and oh, please stop. Yeah, it's been. I don't need to talk to everyone when I play this because I know I have a. Oh, what's that beeping? And I just saw on my screen that I don't have extra items, so come on. There's usually hearts or apples or something in that tree. That beeping's awful. But yeah, I don't actually check with all the characters anymore because... Oh, no, get off. Because I know where everything is, so I didn't actually talk to the guy who tells us to go look for that guy. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna dig here and see if I can find some hearts, but I'm gonna cut to when I've got some hearts, because I'm also gonna fill up my bottles for fairies, and then we'll go get the sword. So, I'm gonna cut it here, be right back. Stop beeping! Okay, everyone, I'm back. Got mostly full hearts. I got hit on the way back, and I filled my fairies, if I remember correctly. And, got the sword is tempered. Hold it up. We've got the level 3 sword, which does more damage, as one would expect. Not sure that was the best idea. Take a mystical artifact of untold power. Just start beating it with a hammer. It's a good idea, right? But now it looks like a orange lightsaber, maybe? I don't know. Star Wars, not my thing. I've seen some of them, but still need to get around to watching them all. It takes too long to rewind VCRs. Yes, I still like VCRs. Who needs a Blu-ray? Alright, so, I didn't actually, fill out my bottles, I guess. I, just got, whatchamajigs, I just restored my health at the witch, I guess. So, got the fairies. We're gonna get a few more. Because, well, actually, we could go to the dungeon directly, but now that we've got the Titan Mitt, there are a few more things, little side questy things for pieces of heart that we can get. So we'll probably take care of those. Get out of here. No, get out of here. No, I had 4 anyways. I don't know why I was trying to catch a 5th fairy. This isn't a Link Between Worlds where you get 6 bottles. Was it 6 or 5? I don't remember. So here at the graveyard, more or less neglected it the whole game. And I am aware of a place in the light world where you can get extra rupees if you come to the graveyard with bombs, but we're okay for rupees, so we don't need to go there. First, we're going to come up here, and we're going to come here, and behold, an impossible impassable ledge. Impassable ledge. That's what I wanted to say. They're giving us a lot of bombs. I wonder what we could need to do here at this wall. Oh, what do you know? Bombs. Yes. And a piece of heart. Why do I have the book? I didn't want the book. And as soon as we step out of here, it's going to teleport us to the dark world. And apparently we're stuck on the wall, so it's going to re-teleport us back to the light world. Well, we're going to teleport again. I guess it's not really teleporting, it's transporting. Anyways, I'm gonna move these. Get out of here. There we go. Now I got a clear path to come up here, get rid of that ghost guy. Poe. I'm guessing that's what these are in this game. I don't have a Z target feature to identify them with Navi in this game, so, but I'm guessing those are Poes. And we got the magic cape. It turns us invisible at the cost of magic. Also has another function which I'll be showing everyone next, which I'm not sure how it relates to being invisible in any way, but it does apparently. We're gonna come all the way back over here. Get off. No. Too many enemies. We're going to lift this, come up here. Just gonna ignore you. More trouble. Those things are way more trouble than they're worth. I don't like those things. But here, we can take out our hook shot and shoot across the chasm. And for some reason, using a magic cape to turn yourself invisible also allows you to walk past bumpers. I don't understand it. Maybe someone else does and they could explain it to me. But what's important is we got a third piece of heart. We are one away from our next heart container. And I think they're only like, like 9 heart pieces left. I guess I can't use the flute in the Dark World. Which, it's not a flute. This is an ocarina. This is the Ocarina of Time's Super Nintendo sprite. Shush, don't argue with me. But yeah, I think there are only like a total of like 9 heart pieces left. Something like that. I don't know if we're gonna just collect them all or whatever. But if we see them, we'll get them. It's just because a few of them are just like a real pain to get. But we lift that, and we can go into the Dark World from here. And voila, we are in a palace of ice. And we're going to need our fire rod. Listen to my words, Link. The magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. And he is not talking about the lamp. To my knowledge, the lamp is not capable of defeating that guy. So, basically, to get to this dungeon, you have to do Dungeon 3 and Dungeon 4. Which, in turn, requires you to do Dungeon 2, which requires you to do Dungeon 1, because you need the hammer to get to Dungeon 2, the hookshot to get to Dungeon 3, and you don't need to do Dungeon 3 to do Dungeon 4. But I guess it technically doesn't mean that you have to do any of those dungeons to get in here. You just need to get the items from them. But I mean, you get the item, you might as well just finish the dungeon. You're already there, you've done half of it. And we're going to use bombos to clear out all these penguins. I don't know why. There may be a better way to do it, but I've just always found bombos to be the most efficient way of dealing with them. And they drop lots of magic when they die, so replenish that. This is an interesting dungeon. Parts of it are like the most frustrating parts in this game, but I think this is actually a pretty well designed and pretty fun dungeon. still haven't. Yeah, I know it's like 2 years later or whatever. I still haven't. Is it 2 years? I don't remember when A Link Between Worlds came out. Was it last year? I feel like it was 2 years. I don't remember. Uh, I'm gonna be confused about that all day. Time has a weird way of just like warping. The older you get, it becomes harder to remember when things happen. I'm not even that old, but whatever. Uh, However long it has been after A Link Between Worlds came out, I'm not sure if I like this ice dungeon more or less than that ice dungeon. Very different ways they took it. I think the A Link Between Worlds one is very interesting, and it has a really cool way that they took it. I'm gonna bomb that. Remember our switch rule. I'm gonna bomb this to get down to the next floor, but I'm not sure that I like the one in A Link Between Worlds a lot. Like, I don't know, I don't enjoy balancing on very thin platforms and trying not to fall. We've seen many times in this how my ability to walk in a straight line, even in a video game, is non-existent, so. But I do actually enjoy this dungeon quite a bit, although this room here is the worst room in all of the game. I am convinced of this. It's the stupid conveyor belt floor, along with spikes, along with these stupid shadow things that keep running across, along with the jellyfish, which aren't super bad if you can actually stand still and time when you're gonna hit them. Now, there we go. Luckily, I stocked up on fairies after thinking that I stocked up on fairies, and then turns out that I didn't. One of these guys has the key. I'm not sure which enemy does. I should probably just use Bombos and be done with it. Like, before we got the half or the double magic meter, however that works, once we got cursed with the magic upgrade, oh, get off. Come on. Using Bombos became much more, once we got that upgrade, using the medallions became much more, useful. There we go. Because prior to that, it just ate up way too much magic for it to be a viable way of attacking. In my opinion, I'm sure there are plenty of people who have gone through the... Yeah, there we go. I'm sure there are plenty of people who've gone through the entire game several times, never gotten the magic upgrade. But I just feel like prior to getting that, we're going to recatch this fairy since we weren't able to use it. I feel like prior to getting the magic upgrade, using the medallions just drains way too much magic. Like, it's easy to run... we're already dying again. Come on, fairy. Stop the beeping. Stop the beeping. Come on. Get down here. I chose, like, the worst room ever to try and release this fairy. Get my boomerang, maybe? No, bounces off the wall. Try and get it on the angle. There we go. That was way more difficult than it should have been. But yeah, I don't know. Prior to the magic upgrade, using anything that uses magic is just like really unreliable. Once you get it, it's more reliable. And I actually should have gotten the medicine of magic for this dungeon, because this dungeon, it's very easy to run out of magic, even with the upgrade, because you are, like, I do recklessly use Bombos for these penguin rooms, just because these things actually do hurt quite a bit, and even with the level 3 master sword, or the level 3 sword, it's not great to try and take them down, but, and Bombos takes them down in one shot, but, between Bombos and the Fire Rod, And there are still the anti-fairy things that suck your magic. It's just very easy to run out of magic in this dungeon. I'm gonna come down here. And I'm thinking this will be a two-parter dungeon. Oh, get off. Oh no, I hate these things. These things used to scare me so much as a kid. I don't even remember what they're called. I actually kind of forgot about them. I always forget about them until I'm playing the game, this, or I think they've got a counterpart in A Link Between Worlds. But, is this right? No. But, they probably could have made it onto my top 10 scariest Zelda enemies list. I don't know. Honorable mention goes to these guys, whatever they're called. I'm gonna hop down here. And behold, the locked chest, but we don't have the big key. Alright. Gonna come around here. Do we want to? Yeah, we wanted to come through here. Got the key already. Alright. I don't think the key's for this room. Yeah, got to hit the switch. Come down here. And behold, another use for our magic cape. We shall recklessly use our magic. Oh, how did I do that? I don't even know how I managed to fall there. Come down here. Same place. There we go. Alright, third time's the charm, right? There we go. Alright, we're gonna go slow and up. And hit the switch. Take the key inside. I don't think you need that key to beat the dungeon, but I always get it. Yeah, this dungeon seems really complicated, but it's kind of round. It's got this loop thing to get to the final boss, or to get to the boss that you have to do, but in terms of layout, I think it's fairly straightforward. But it used to confuse me very, very much as a kid. We didn't need to go through there yet. I'm gonna just cheat with our cape. I don't even need to read this, but whatever. We'll do it. Link, you must not exhaust your magic power. You will have need of it ahead. If you do not possess the medicine of magic, then proceed with caution. Shush! I can't hear you over the sound of my awesome magic draining cape. It apparently makes a sound. It's a swooshing sound. We're going to cut it here, and I'll see you next time for part 2 of this dungeon.